And so now when you look at this and say, well, how did this turn out at Coursera? When you generated all those ideas and you did all this prioritization, what did we come up with at Coursera as the 5 primary ways that we intend to create value for our customers? Well, we started by really looking at the fundamental impact that generative AI is going to have on jobs. It's going to disrupt jobs and require upskilling and reskilling. And it's also going to change the way that people are trained. And so the 5 big areas of focus for us in this generative AI world are, number 1, the Generative AI Academy. So we know that companies are going to have to train a lot of people on generative AI. It's why I'm creating this course right now, and why all of our partners are creating courses, is to help companies and other institutions train people to take advantage of these incredible new capabilities. Another type of training for job displacement is if generative AI displaces a lot of jobs and automates certain jobs, people will have to find new careers. And we have something called the Career Academy with professional certificates that we think will be a wonderful resource for companies who have to reskill people into entirely new careers. In the way that technology and generative AI is going to change the way people teach and learn, we put a big investment in Coach. You've already played around with that a little bit, but this is the personalized, interactive tutor in Coursera that we're now rippling through as many surface areas as we can to introduce the next era in personalized, interactive learning. We're also building something called Course Builder, and this is for our partners to help them develop higher quality content that's faster and also easier to maintain. So Course Builder will allow people to mix and match and generate content much more easily. And then the final piece is language translations. So one of the things that came along with generative AI was much better ability for machines to translate languages. This reduced the cost of translating a course, as I mentioned, from $10,000 to about $20 or $25, and allowed us to translate 4,000 courses into 17 languages. This creates a lot of value for all the learners around the world who don't speak English and still want to learn from some of the best experts in the world. So we basically went in the first 60 days, we had selected these 5 areas of focus, and then we went like crazy to prove out the validity and verify the feasibility, and then to start actually building these things and getting them into market. And I'm happy to say that they're all now in market within about 9 months. But what it really took was quickly identifying the areas of focus, assessing it against the strategy, and then assembling teams to go execute on this to deliver value to customers as soon as possible. So in this video, we talked about the importance of using generative AI to create value for customers. We talked about different ways to generate ideas for how you might do that. We talked about how we at Coursera prioritize the ideas. And then here are a few examples of how we went to market and shipped new value to customers based on generative AI.